internet connectivity. We're going to talk about it today. I'm taking you guys directly to the source, Access Haiti, which is one of two main internet providers on the island. Right, to talk about what you guys can expect, what's available to you guys when you guys come and actually do business in the country. We're gonna get it straight from the source, right? Straight from the watering hole itself. I'm not gonna spend too much time out here. Lots of people trying to move up and down. We're blocking the road and stuff. Let's get inside. So this is the lobby. As you can tell, right off the bat, you know that you're in a really comfortable, modern, and techy space, right? We have a beautiful receptionist here to greet you, right? And so coming over to the right, you have, some examples of some of the things they offer. You have flat television, right? You have beautiful and nice looking cashiers right over here, right? And of course, you have some very interesting home device setups that the team Access Haiti can go ahead and install for you, which we'll talk about when we sit with one of the sales managers, right? Back here, you have, this is where you come to take care of your bill, right here. Pretty effective, pretty efficient setup, I think, right? You gotta make sure we don't miss it, right? Because when it comes down to your bread and butter of how you're gonna do internet in the country, you have this little device here, right? Which is your 4G Wi-Fi. I think most folks are gonna use this little device here. What's really nice about it is that it's super portable, right? It allows folks, you can be here in your office, wherever you go, it's in your pocket. I think most folks who have internet in the country, they have something like this, and of course different varying plans for it. Now this is really interesting, and this is what I have in my office, mainly because, right, this device here has little LAN ports, right? And there's just something that these ports add to stability, right? If you're doing internet, high volume, low volume, medium level business, this is, again, if you don't have fiber available in your area, this is probably going to be your best bet in terms of getting the most out of, a stable internet connective environment. And of course, you have some other options here, but I think for the most part, these two are going to be your go-to if you have to use Wi-Fi and you have no other option. Right? Welcome. Thank you for allowing us to be here.
Absolutely.
This is Stanley Jonatas of Access Haiti. He's the Business Solutions Manager here. He's the guy you're going to talk to if you're coming in the country and you're looking to do business-related things, and you just don't know what it is that's available, and he'll take time. He'll break it down to you. He's Haitian American.
That's right.
Back in the country, so he can speak our lingo, no problem. And he got by the blow juicy says. So it's really good again. Thanks for having us, man.
It's a pleasure.
So listen, first off, let's find out about you. How you were there in the States for a little bit.
Yeah.
Break that down to us. How'd you come back? Because a big part of what I do is, have Haitian Americans come back, either to give their efforts and labor to start business, to work with other businesses in every capacity. So we'd like to hear your story, man.
Sure, absolutely. First of all, welcome to Access Haiti. We like welcoming clients. We like welcoming especially folks overseas. As far as my story, I was born here, born and raised here. Left about 10 years ago. Went to Miami College. Got my AA. I went to Nova for my bachelor's and master's. Worked for Apple, AT&T, Verizon, Avaya. So I've always worked for a technology company. Ended up working in China for about 3 months. So the clients need people that understand that can speak to not only the technical side of the house, but also the business side, right? So this is where I come in. I can translate some of the technical stuff into the business stuff and why they should be making this investment, why it makes sense, and explain to them how technology can help your business, right? Because at the end of the day, you can't achieve anything without technology, for the country to change. Is people bringing jobs back, right? And not only jobs, but that that knowledge, right? Whether it's technical, whether it's business, just bring that knowledge here and just to help out our folks, right? So, exactly.
Yeah, man. It's but on that same vein, folks coming back, what's the biggest you feel misconception folks have? This topic right here is the number one topic folks in my comments said, Chris, let's talk about internet connectivity. Tell us about that. So what is the biggest misconception you feel folks out there have about and its internet infrastructure? And again, what is Access IT doing to either prove that wrong or just what is it that?
One of the biggest misconceptions, and I'm glad you asked that, is that sometimes people think you're not going to get the the technological infrastructure that you're looking for, right? You're not going to get the connectivity. You're not going to be able to talk to your friends and family. You're not going to be able to connect to your customers. That's not true because Access IT alone, we've made a lot of investment in fiber optic, microwave connection. So we're actually nationwide. So wherever your business is located, we can get you the connectivity, right? Not only the connectivity, but we can get the infrastructure inside your business, right? Because one of the first things we want to do is we sit down with our clients and understand what type of business you're doing. Who are your clients? Are your clients overseas? Are your clients local? How is your business going to operate? Are you going to be, for example, you're going to be connected to servers overseas, right? Are you going to have servers here? So we do a deep dive, understand what they're going to do, understand who their customers are, understand what type of revenue stream they're looking for. Because one of the good things about Haiti is that it's a very open market, right? There's a lot, of course you got to do your homework, that's part of every business, but there's a lot of opportunities here. There's a lot of opportunities. So in terms of technology, don't be afraid. Come talk to us. We'll sit down with you. We'll walk with you. Sometimes we'll be in discussion with our clients for a year, 2 years before they even do anything. That's the kind of that's the level of details that we bring to you and your knowledge, and we create what we call a value match between what you're expecting and we can help you on the ground, right? Because we've been doing this. Access Haiti has been doing this for about 17 years. So we were the first internet service provider. A lot of companies have come and gone. We're still here, and I've been in the business for about 10 years, so I understand businesses, what they're looking for. I can translate some of that technical stuff into their business stuff. So if you guys come, you will find the help. You will find the technology solution to help your business. And the good thing is, it doesn't matter if you're small, mid, or big business. You can find a solution that tailors you. You don't always have to go the expensive route. Right? So we have solutions tailored for small business, mid-size, and large enterprise.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So walk us through what are the options available from a business perspective? What can we expect? I know we have fiber. I know we have why. So break that down to the folks.
Sure.
What do we have?
Sure. Well, as you know, just to give you a little background. One of the biggest challenges in Haiti is the poor network infrastructure, right? Back in the days, you had cable, I don't know if you guys remember, which had their own infrastructure. When the earthquake happened, a lot of it crumbled. So it was up to individual companies to make the necessary investment and to bring in some of this infrastructure back. Access IT has invested millions into core network infrastructure, like the fiber optic, right? For example, in the Port-au-Prince area, we're covering all the major places where business will be. So you can have not only fiber optic as your primary internet connectivity, right? With the fiber, you're going to get very high dedicated speeds, up to a gig, right? So we can deliver massive bandwidth. We can help you manage those bandwidth, making sure that they're being used for business critical purposes. We also have powerful microwave connections, right? If you're in an isolated area, for example, 15 miles out or 20 miles out from the nearest city, we can still give you coverage via point-to-point or point-to-multipoint. We also, this year, we've launched our 4G LTE network, right? And so we have multiple ways of giving you that same internet connectivity so that your business can grow. Right? We've made a lot of investment, for example. Also this year, we have the fiber in Port-au-Prince, the second biggest city, Cap Haitien. We made a huge investment. We covered the whole city with fiber optic, microwave, 4G LTE. So there's loads of ways we can provide that connectivity that your business is going to require to get that revenue stream, to get those customers in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for that detailed response.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, this is gonna be a hard question for you.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
ask.
yeah.
Are you ready? So you mentioned Teleco, right?
Yeah.
They became Natcom.
Yeah.
So tell us about, because that's one of the things I present to my folks. What are the options, right? And so Natcom is an option. Access IT is an option.
Absolutely.
Now, full disclosure, I'm Team Access IT because my service
That's right.
So that you know where I'm coming from.
Right here, yeah.
But what does Natcom have potentially that you guys are actually trying to be better on or out compete? What's the contact point where let me just hear what is that Natcom potentially have and what are you guys doing to sort of get on
Well,
top
I'm
of it?
glad you asked because a lot of customers tend to ask that same question. And the way my response is this. You have three major players in the market. You have Access, you have Natcom, you have Seejeanty. They're not all the same. If you look at Natcom and Seejeanty, those guys are more cellular companies, with a network based in the GSM, right? Now they're making more investment into going LTE, into going more data. But if you look at Access IT, since our inception, we've always been a data-driven company. So you're talking a data company versus two other cell phone companies, right? And our advantage is that if you look at where the technology is going today, it's all data. What I mean by all data, look at your WhatsApp, right? Nowadays, you can make a call over WhatsApp. You can do a video call over WhatsApp. Look at FaceTime, right? So it doesn't matter whether you have minutes with a cell phone company. All you need today is data. The kind of data that we're providing, that's what we need. It's all data. It doesn't matter if you're doing voice, video, or accessing to your servers online. It's all data. So that's our advantage. Since we've always been a data company, so we feel like technology is moving towards us. So it's really leaving, the cellular. It doesn't, the data we provide. There's no difference. You can use it however you want.
Yeah.
And we have the best customer service. For example, when we acquire a business client, we have a dedicated account manager. We have a 24/7 customer service support, right? That's available 24/7. You can reach them by phone, by email, on our website, via text. So you can just send a text, hey, I need help, I'm having an issue, we'll respond right back. And as far as I'm concerned, as the commercial director, I'm always available to my clients. So they have my personal phone, bring me text, them a lot, right? So, we bring that personal touch, and our unmatched customer support is the best in the country.
And that leads, my next question was on customer support.
Absolutely.
So let me tell you though, for sure, I've interacted with a lot of different companies, and hands down, Access IT has the best customer service. You call them up, doesn't matter what time, there's somebody there, they little callbacks, and most importantly, what I like about Access IT is that their contact points are very seamless. For example, if you need to do automatic payments, for example, Digicel, you have to go all the way to their headquarters in Toujours, and then sit down, wait, do a paper, sign up, actually do physical paperwork, and that's when they actually start doing automatic payments. Here I can just call an email, shoot an email up, and lo and behold, right then and there, I'm set up for automatic internet payments. So again, that's one of the things I appreciate, the facility and the ease. How does that work? Because it seems apparently to be a very hard thing in the country to find good customer service. So what exactly are you guys doing to really drive customer service?
It starts with the first day as you walk in. We have a concierge here that's welcoming you. Making sure you identify what your needs are. We have great people here. We have an awesome business solution customer service director. She's standing right there, right? She's responsible. So that magic you're talking about, she's responsible for that. So she's got a whole team 24/7 that's make sure, even when there's issues in the country, she's actually got what we call a SWAT team that's always available, right, in-house. They can sleep in the office just so they make sure that if a customer calls, there's somebody on the other line. So we go through, extreme measures to make sure, no matter what, whether it's raining, whether there's anything going on, we're always on. So come and do business in Haiti. We're waiting for you. Call us anytime.
Stanley, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it.
All right.
So Patrice, thank you so much for hosting us and allowing us to come in and see the facility at a very grounds and root level of things. I know we're not gonna take too much of his time. Busy guy, shaker and mover, but I just wanted you to get you on camera really quick, just so we can talk about where do you see Access IT going. I know you guys have a lot of engagement in the community, doing a lot of different things to really help Haiti. It's not about just making profit. It's about how can we make this country and the people in it better off and grow. And I don't see that with too many other companies. I see it with Access IT. So maybe just say a few words on that for my viewers who are thinking about coming in and making a choice.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for taking the step to come in to see us and share our point of view and our social implication. I have to be honest with you, that it hasn't always been that way. But since we created Access Haiti, being in the new tech industry, bringing internet to the country, it's been really difficult trying to be on the cutting edge of technology. So for the last 18 years of our existence, we've been really, heads down, moving forward, and by delivering the best technology possible to our customers. But what we've come to realize at certain different times of our evolution is that we were very young when we started the company. Like, I was 22, my brother was 27, so we weren't very implicated socially or politically. My family was. My grandmother, who wrote the Histoire d'Haïti, she was. The old people are doing their things and the young people are doing their own. But come to a certain point, we started seeing through the numbers that there's a stagnation, in the economics of things, where the technology should be booming. It's stagnating. Like, you're not seeing a burst of new customers. You're not seeing that economic integration with technology, whereas the rest of the world is moving forward. So that kind of opened my eyes into saying, hey, do I have a responsibility in that? So I started questioning it. And so that's how I slowly transitioned from the day-to-day commercial aspect of the company and got myself more involved in the public relations aspect of the company, our corporate social responsibility actions and organization within the company, that we've been able to kind of make that difference. Make a difference with our employees, make a difference by the way we operate within the community, and by defining our position in the social aspect of the company. So, for example, we help a lot of schools where they have 50% off on their connectivities. There are some community development programs in Cité Soleil or in Limonade where we sponsor them fully 100%, and we give them access, and we go out and we speak as well. I speak on a leadership program to help bring up their self-esteem. Like, I did it, you can do it. I took a chance when I was 22 years old to start a company because I believed in it. So this is the kind of moral support that we find that is very helpful. In the Constitution of Haiti, there's something called droit et devoir du citoyen. So what our rights are, but what our obligations are as well. And when you read what that is in that chapter in the Constitution, you realize that there are a lot of Haitians, but not a lot of Haitian citizens. So we're really working towards becoming that on our own as individual citizens within the company, but also the company acting out as a good corporate citizen in their community, but as a citizen as well, so that it's not a single individual success. It will be a collective success. So in the end, if I succeed, if Access Haiti succeeds, if the plan succeeds, all of Haiti, all of Haitians will benefit from this collective endeavor, which we've on a day-to-day basis have put in our 2 cents consistently.
And that's what I'm about. That's what I think a lot of these guys are about. What can we do individually that will allow us to be successful on a personal pocket level, but at the same time push forward, this company, so this country. So I think the person you want to model what everything you're doing, this fella right here, Patrice Bayard. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Hosting us. And yeah, subscribe.